Hi everyone. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. I actually just cooked 2 chickens, so I have to debone them. But oh my God, that water is so hot. Awesome. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I just cooked 2 chickens, so I have to debone them, and I was standing here deboning the first one in like silence. I was actually trying to post a video to my Instagram and it wouldn't freaking work. Took forever. So, oh no. Whoa. So sitting here in silence was like, if you know me, you know that I don't do silence very well. So that was like really awful. But in sitting in that lovely silence, I decided I wanted to post a video. This is actually going to be for tomorrow, so you're going to see it on Monday, but today is Sunday. So, yeah, yesterday I posted a video about how I made some like dumb health decisions, and basically like I went on a not a diet. We're not calling it a diet. Also, hold on. Like, who can pull out clean chicken bones after they make chicken? If you can't do that, go buy an Instant Pot. I always talk about my Instant Pot. It's just so great. Okay. So anyways, what the heck was I saying? I was on a 4-week, like health plan, nutrition plan. And I went to San Francisco, I went to Boston, and I went to New York on weeks 3 and 4 and 4.5. And it was slightly difficult, but I made it through for the most part San Francisco, but I decided to drink. And then Boston, of course, like I just wanted to experience all the food and everything else, because I thought in my head that, maybe I'm never going to go back to Boston or New York, so why not experience it all? Well, first of all, that was before I committed to going to Boston at least every 6 years, and before I decided that I'm moving to New York. I'm not doing that today, I'm not doing that tomorrow, but eventually I will. So experiencing all that stuff was kind of like low-key not that exciting, because I'm gonna go back and do it all over again. So I basically fucked up my diet for no reason, right? I'm pretty upset about it for a few reasons, but I busted my ass. This chicken is hot. Yeah, I busted my ass and like really got into this for 2 weeks straight, almost 3, and then I just shit it all away. Just stupid. So anyways, I said yesterday that I was committing to basically starting over and trying to recenter myself in my health journey, I guess. So the whole reason that I'm doing this is not like, I don't know, it's not a fad. It's not like I decided I'm fat or anything like that. All right, y'all should know that. That's a very important key part of it. I have health issues. Okay, look at that. Wow. I have endometriosis, and polycystic ovarian syndrome, PCOS. If you don't know what that is, Google it. Guys, don't worry. You can't get it. It's all women parts. But regardless, I basically have a lot of female and like reproductive issues. I had polyps and cysts and adhesions. and all that great stuff. I've had surgery for it twice. The last time I had surgery was in October. So it obviously came back. So I decided to go see a holistic doctor because, to be quite frank, I don't know Frank, but his name gets used a lot. Anyways, yeah, to be blunt, if you will, I was really tired. I have one of the best doctors in Austin. He's a super doctor. He actually, he's pretty high up in the food chain, and he does a lot of stuff for endometriosis and like different things like that, like in the endometriosis community and in the medical community. I love him. He's great. But I was tired of being fed drugs and more drugs and more drugs, and there was no, like, nothing was changing. Nothing was happening. I mean, I was okay for a little while, but which is the whole reason I went vegan in the first place when I had my first surgery. I just looked stuff up, and like my doctor, bless his heart, he's more so like, okay, you have this problem, I'm gonna fix this problem, instead of looking at like why I have that problem. And I've always been super interested in kind of the more deeper dive into things. I've just never really had the resources to be able to venture out to a holistic doctor or something of that nature. So I actually was referred by somebody that I know, and she's great. She's super great. We're kind of looking at everything right now, just kind of trying to figure out exactly what's going on inside. And by inside, I mean in my gut. So that's kind of where this health plan came into play. I also have allergies, which, I mean, I have really bad allergies. I've had them forever. But that could also kind of be helped a little bit with the health plan that I'm kind of that I am doing now. So, again, super frustrating that I basically quit in the middle of it. Yeah, it was really frustrating. It was all about instant gratification. I want this cookie. I want that glass of wine. I like drinking. First of all, I almost said, raise your hand. Raise your hand if you like drinking. That's funny. Who doesn't like drinking? What's funny is if you like drinking, you're like, yeah, right? Who doesn't like drinking? But if you don't like drinking, you're one of those people that's like me. There are people that don't like drinking. That's fine. They're not weird. You know what? They're smarter than the ones of us that do drink. Unfortunately, alcohol, as I'm sure a lot of you know, is a depressant. So it has a tendency to make you depressed. Not good. Sugar has a lot of adverse reactions as well. The sugar's like crack. Like, if you wouldn't wake up, or if you don't wake up in the morning and say, I think I'm gonna have crack for breakfast. If that is not you, then quit eating so much sugar. Because even if you're not saying that, but you're getting up and you're eating a donut for breakfast, you might as well say, I'm a crackhead. God, y'all are gonna think I'm nuts. But seriously, sugar's a big deal. You can have it every once in a while, but not all the time. So the reason why I'm telling y'all all of this and why I'm hoping that you'll kind of experience this with me and go see how I do down this lovely little path to, so something happened to me today in particular. Like I could kind of feel it coming on yesterday, but I did pretty good at pushing it off. Today, not so much. I woke up this morning we're gonna get super vulnerable for a second, guys. All right. I feel like if I'm gonna talk about my health issues or my health journey or like just any of this stuff, number one, I'm not telling you this so that you'll like feel bad for me. I don't need anybody to feel bad for me. I'm great. The things that have happened to me, like there's many of other people that are far worse off than I am. So I don't need anybody to feel bad for me. I want to tell y'all because I know that somebody watching this feels the same thing. And maybe, I don't know, maybe you don't feel the same way, but maybe it's something similar. I want to impact somebody. You know what I want? So I've been writing down my goals and stuff, which I'm not writing them down, but like putting them out there in the public. I did one right before I started doing this, and it was goal to get a personal chef. Because as much as I like chicken, I hate cooking it and deboning it. So I need a personal chef. But also, I want to like walk down the street one day. Okay, so I met Robert Kraft the other day, right? Anytime I can say that is awesome. But I legit like ran up to him and was like, oh my God. Like I want to walk down the street and I want somebody to run up to me and be like, oh my God, Christine, I love you. I listen to you all the time. Can I take a picture with you? No, not like paparazzi status to where I can't go anywhere, but I think that would be cool. So anyways, yeah. If I impact one person's life, just one, and kind of help them through this process, that would make me super happy. So I woke up this morning, like depressed. Yeah. So weird because I can't, like, it's really difficult to actually say that to a human, like, that's staring back at me. But I can say it to a camera a little bit easier. It still sucks to say. And I don't think, because, I mean, nobody's staring at me. I'm just staring at myself. I think it's just the hearing it part that, like, it sucks. Like, when I say it out loud, it doesn't feel very good. But, yeah, this morning was the first time that I felt like that in particular in a while. I mean, I don't have the cushiest lifestyle or the most badass apartment or the most expensive clothes or whatever, but I have a pretty good life. There's not a whole lot for me to be like sad or depressed about, really at all. But I don't know if any of y'all have ever struggled with depression or anxiety or any of those mental health issues. If you have, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you haven't, please don't ever make fun of somebody that is going through this because it's a real thing. And they can't always help it. Actually, they can't ever help it. And hear me out. There's a difference between somebody complaining and being like, oh, poor pitiful me, versus somebody who's like legit depressed and can't help it. So keep that in mind. Although, just don't judge people. Okay? Anyways, yeah, I woke up this morning and I was sad. I was legit sad. I haven't felt like that in a long time. And the shitty part is you can't just be like, all right, I'm not going to be sad anymore. Moving on. Like, it doesn't exactly work like that. And I tell myself, like, cool, get out of it. Not going to be sad anymore. But it's still, like, in the back of my head. And not necessarily that I'm thinking about it. It's just different. So, like, I got up this morning. I took my dog for a walk. And we're walking. And I'm just, like, I took my dog for a walk yesterday morning, too. Much more alive, playing with her a little bit more, running around with her. And today I was just walking in front of me, and I'm just kind of like mopily walking. Listen to Gary Vee all day. He's the shit. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing depressing about that. He like had me pumped all day. But I still, again, was sad. Just kind of like that one thing inside of me, that one little voice that's like, you can't be completely content right now. So since it has been so long since I felt like that, and I feel like I kind of know why I felt like that in the past. I felt like I was in a really bad situation and I was kind of stuck. A situation that I got myself into, but that I was afraid to get myself out of, just because I had never been by myself before. I hadn't really ever done that. I'm 28 years old and I've never been alone. That sucks. But now I am. It's great. Much better than I thought it would be. But regardless, like, I hadn't felt like that in a long time. So I tried to kind of reflect a little bit on why I felt like that, what happened, what changed. And I couldn't really think of a whole lot. And then I was talking to a good friend of mine earlier today, and they were like, well, and I didn't say I'm sad or I'm depressed. I just said I just feel weird. I feel off today. I just don't feel like myself. The very first thing they said was, didn't you like change how you were eating? Like, food normally has a lot to do with it. Do you think it's that? For somebody to call me out on my shit, and not even like trying to call me out, but basically calling me out, I thought about it, and legit, like, my friend made me rum cake last night, and it was so good, and I ate so much of it. It's just packed with sugar. Shouldn't eat all of that. I had wine last night. I went to Starbucks and I had the peppermint mocha. Granted, it was decaf, but they ran out of skinny mocha, so I had to have regular mocha, so that's more sugar. And and my friend made cookies, so of course I had to have a cookie. And I knew by this time, like, I had already put the video out that I was changing what I was doing, and today I was going to start fresh and anew, start this whole thing all over again. So it was almost like I was, I don't know, kind of testing myself, like, all right, you're not gonna eat any of that stuff tomorrow? We're gonna eat it all today. And that's never good. You never want to overindulge in anything, and I definitely feel like I did. And I feel awful because of it. I think part of it is the subconscious part that, like, I know that I did it, and I'm not proud of it, I'm not happy about it. My stomach, actually, sugar makes my belly big, makes my belly bloat. Honestly, it might make yours too if you pay attention to kind of what you're putting in your body and see, like, does your belly get puffier when you eat certain things? Because you really shouldn't be, like, full bloated after you eat, you know? So you should pay attention to that and kind of see what your body's telling you. But yeah, so yesterday I definitely overindulged and had way too much of things that I shouldn't have eaten. And today I woke up and I was paying for it in the worst way. I feel like when you have the feeling that you can't control your mind, that's like the worst feeling in the world. It's like going to the Patriots bar today, and I'm sitting there, like, the Patriots are my thing, right? No matter what's happening in my life, no matter where I am in life, no matter how good or how bad my situation is at the time, like, the Patriots are always 3 hours for me to escape, and, like, I'm just genuinely happy. And I was sitting there at the bar just kind of like I was there, but I wasn't there, you know? That sucks. It's 100% food. 100%. You know how terrible that is? I guarantee that tomorrow, Monday, I'm going to wake up in the morning and I'm going to feel at least 50% better than I do today. I'm betting more so on like 75% better, if not more. I don't think that I'll be 100% just because I really did have way too much sugar and stuff yesterday. So I feel like it'll take a little bit longer. But today, or yesterday, I said that today was the start of doing something different. I've mentioned multiple times that I went to the bar today, and I did. I went to the bar, and I'm pretty sure I pissed off the bartender. I ordered like 8, probably, maybe more than that, glasses of water. Glasses of water, people. Like, you can go out and you can still do the things that you love to do. You don't have to compromise on that. Just kind of change what you're doing a little bit. I ordered water. I was perfectly fine. I actually ordered water, and I ordered the little mini burgers, and I took the bread off, so it was just the burger, grilled onions. Oh, grilled onions are the best. And pickles. So that's perfectly fine to eat. It came with a whole plate of French fries. I didn't eat one, so that's good. So I'm kind of trying to get back into it. But, so the reason why I tell y'all this is I know there's somebody out there, either you yourself, you person that's watching this, or somebody that you know that struggles with something, whether it's depression, anxiety. They just seem off. They're not their happiest all the time. You don't have to be happy all the time, just FYI, but it's nice to be content often. Regardless, if you feel like somebody needs to hear this, please share it. If you feel like you needed to hear it, you don't have to like it, because I guess that would be, I mean, I would love if you liked it, but that would be kind of like calling yourself out to the world that, like, I mean, if you want to do that, that's cool, but I'd love to hear from y'all. I'm obviously still too new for hundreds of people to be blowing me up on my DMs, but if I help you, I want to know about it. I wish, this is the only thing that I wish, I think. I wish I would have taken my health and myself more seriously sooner. Yeah, I think that's super important. I think being in tune with your body is super important. Knowing yourself is super important. And my doctor constantly says this, like, over and over again, like, kind of like a broken record, but I appreciate it because it helps me to remember. Like, I think all of y'all should hear this. Everything starts in the gut. Everything. If you're feeling some type of way, if you feel sad, if you feel tired, if you feel, I don't know, anxious, if you feel anything, literally anything, it all starts in the gut. What are you eating? What are you doing? And a lot of people think like, oh, I can eat fast food. I eat it all the time and I'm not getting fat. Like, just because you eat McDonald's 3 times a day and you're not fat, that doesn't mean jack shit. I'm not even sorry for that. For real though, like, that stuff is not good for your body. Like, I'm gonna go on a rant. Do you know what's in that stuff? Not good stuff, people. It's not good stuff. So just because you can't see what's happening to you doesn't mean that it's not happening. I'm not the skinniest person in the world, and I definitely would not say that I'm overweight either. I don't eat fast food, but I ate a cookie and my belly got bigger. I didn't think as clearly. I woke up depressed. Like, if you take care of your body, if you actually start feeding it what it's supposed to be fed, whole foods, and just, like, pay attention to yourself. I want to yell so bad at so many of you. You're not even doing anything wrong. I just want to yell to the world, like, ah! Partially because I know that there's somebody out there that's just like me that didn't listen to themselves or their doctor or their, I don't know, their friend or the article that they read on Google or the video that they watched on YouTube, and they knew deep down in their gut that that was something that they needed to hear, but they didn't listen because they're just young and dumb. Like, don't be young and dumb or old and dumb. Listen to your body. I got like chicken all over me, so hang on 2 seconds while I wash off my hands. But obviously that took me 20 minutes to debone the chickens, but I'm multitasking. I'm doing something else while it's happening. You could be watching a show or literally doing anything that you want. Anything while you debone a chicken, and it's so great. You get an Instant Pot. It cooks in like 20 minutes. So you cook one, take it out, debone it while the other one's cooking. Take it out, debone it. You have chicken for the whole week. And it took like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. You're meal prepping anyways, I hope, because you should be. But anyways, if you eat whole food, the more good stuff you eat and the less bad stuff you eat, the easier it'll be to feel all the different things that are happening in your body and to be able to listen to it a little bit more. Yeah, I went on kind of a rant, but yesterday I told myself I was going to start this diet over again. Today I did. I went to the Patriots bar. I wanted to have a beer. Actually, I really just wanted to have vodka. I didn't. At first, when the bartender asked me 2 or 3 times, "Are you sure you don't want to drink?" It's like kind of difficult to be like, "No, I don't." But by the end of it, I was really, really proud of myself. I really wanted a cookie. I went to Whole Foods today and I wanted to buy dark chocolate or a freaking cookie because I just wanted it so bad. I didn't, and I'm so much happier that I didn't. It's little wins. You'll be proud of yourself in the long run. I promise. And also, the more you do this and the longer you do it, the easier it becomes. Yeah. If you struggle with something, there's a cure. I swear. Start with your gut. It's all in your gut. Yeah. Love yourself. Treat yourself good. There's only one of you. Also, down there, like, comment, share. Message me. I'd love to hear from you. And I'd love it if you shared this with somebody that you think could use it. Have a great day.